Good morning, Taft Wizards. It's Mrs. Williams, your principal. Today is Wizard Wednesday, June 10th, 2020. Let's start our day by standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And because it's Wizard Wednesday, let's also say the Taft Pledge. As a proud member of Taft Elementary School, I will be safe, be respectful, be responsible, and show self-control. Good job, boys and girls. So today is Wednesday. The weather actually is going to be pretty warm today. They said a high of 87 with chance of thunderstorms this afternoon. So be aware of that. Make sure that you go outside early today. Our citizenship word for today, or the focus I want to have for today, is honesty. So being a good citizen is telling the truth and being honest. So I wanted to read to you a story called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Many of you may already know this Aesop fable, but I thought that I would read this version of it. It's short, so don't worry, it's not very long. But it's the boy who cried wolf. The fastest way to lose what we call our good character is to lose our honesty. So let's see what you learn from this. There was once a shepherd boy who kept his flock at a little distance from the village. Once he thought he would play a trick on the villagers and have some fun at their expense. So he ran toward the village crying out with all his might, "Wolf, wolf, come and help! The wolves are at my lambs." The kind villagers left their work and ran to the field to help him. But when they got there, the boy laughed at them for their pains. There was no wolf there. Still, another day, the boy tried the same trick, and the villagers came running to help and were laughed at again. Then one day, a wolf did break into the fold and began killing the lambs. In great fright, the boy ran back for help. "Wolf, wolf," he screamed. "There is a wolf in the flock. Help!" The villagers heard him, but they thought it was another mean trick. No one paid the least attention or went near him, and the shepherd boy lost all his sheep. That is the kind of thing that happens to people who lie. Even when they do tell the truth, they will not be believed. So boys and girls, part of being a good citizen and having a good moral character is to tell the truth. If you tell lies, people will believe you less and less, just like the boy who cried wolf. He was telling lies. So when he really needed the help and he was really telling the truth, they didn't believe him. So try to be honest. That's being a good citizen, and to always tell the truth. So our national holidays today, it is actually ballpoint pen day. What that means is, I don't know if you know what a ballpoint pen is, but it's a pen that was invented. The tip of it has a tiny, if you ever look at a ballpoint pen, it has a little tiny ball inside, and then inside the center of the pen is a plastic tube of ink. So the ball rolls on the paper and releases just a little bit of ink at a time. And the ballpoint pen was invented back in 1943, and the patent was given on this day, June 10th, 1943. So we've been using these pens for 77 years. And before that, they had to use the inkwell pen, where you had to dip something into a well of ink and then write. It was very messy and hard to control. So the ballpoint pen is a great invention. It's also Black Cow Day. Now, it doesn't celebrate cows. What it celebrates is the root beer float. So how many of you have ever had a root beer float? So this is interesting, some of the history. So it was invented in 1893. That's a long time ago. In Colorado, there was a man called Frank Wisner. He was the owner of Cripple Creek Cow Mountain Gold Mining Company. So one night he was out looking at Cow Mountain, and there was a full moon over Cow Mountain. And so he had this idea. The full moon reminded him of vanilla ice cream. So he went inside and put a scoop of vanilla ice cream into root beer. And ever since then, it was known as Black Cow. So that was interesting. So root beer floats were named originally Black Cow because of Cow Mountain. It's also iced tea day. So iced tea is one of the summer's delicious drinks. You can make sun tea, you can make hot tea and then ice it, or you could buy already made iced tea. But iced tea was invented back in the 1860s to 1870s, and it became really popular at the 1904 World's Fair. So enjoy some iced tea today, or a black cow drink, or root beer float. And the food is egg rolls. So egg rolls are a Chinese tradition with also some Vietnamese tradition. So, and there's so many different ways to enjoy egg rolls. You can get them with meat or with just vegetables. You can put all kinds of things in an egg roll. So enjoy those holidays today. Enjoy your Wednesday. 3 days left, boys and girls. We can do this, all right? And I wanted to show you Pip and Squeak. Here's Squeak. Hey, Squeak. No, they don't know their names. And Pip is in Squeak's hut. Come on out. You're gonna come out? Let's see. Will you let Mrs. Williams pat you? Will you let, no? How about you? Squeak is usually much better. And Archer, do you have anything to say to the children? No? Stay cool? Yeah. Look, that's his bed, but it's much cooler on the floor. I also wanted to remind you to check your email. I put in there's a really special video from our 5th grade chorus. Mr. Davis put together their singing, so that's in there. And I also have an invitation. We have a special thing on Friday for our retirees. We have 6 staff members retiring from Taft, so we're gonna have a special parade for them on Friday from 2 o'clock to 3:30. You just get in your car and come on down to Taft. You can decorate a sign if you want, or something with your car, and just drive through waving and wishing them well. So that's this Friday from 2 to 3:30 at Taft. All the information's in your email. All right, boys and girls, have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.